Hello once again, everybody. I'm Jake Lucci, and welcome to this Lucci prospect breakdown of utility man. You put him all over the diamond, but his name is Blake Herndon. He is from Arkansas, a 3.6 GPA, and this kid can flat out play. So coach is looking for a sweet, and I'll show you here in a minute on video, a sweet left-handed swing and a guy that can play virtually anywhere on the diamond, whether it's shortstop, center field, left field, right field, second base, third base. He can do it all, and he can even pitch, but he's actually being marketed to play at the college level as a position player because of that left-handed swing. So a couple of things on Blake. He attends Greenbrier High School, which is one of the top-ranked high schools in Arkansas, and again, he is a catalyst for that squad. Coaches, if you want to get in contact directly with Blake, feel free to do so. There's his contact information. GPA is a 3.6, and grades are not going to be an issue, nor is character going to be an issue with this kid. Blake's older brother, Lane, actually attends Henderson State University in Arkansas on a baseball scholarship as well. So, again, a versatile left-handed bat that can play anywhere on the diamond. That's Blake Herndon for you. And the theme of this video is going to be versatility. This is a kid that you can plug anywhere in the lineup, anywhere on the diamond, and he's going to find a way to get the job done. Really like the size on this kid as well. You can see we list him as an outfielder slash shortstop, 6'1", a $180, and the kid can also really run too. He's just an overall great athlete. The progression that we've seen over the last 2 years, since we've had Blake, around 2 years, has been really, really outstanding. He's been getting a lot of interest from several different schools in the southern region, and it's only a matter of time before he is signed, but I might as well do a video because this might generate a little bit more interest to give you a better understanding of kind of what we're talking about when it comes to Blake Herndon. Once again, defensive abilities are not limited to the outfield. He plays a good shortstop that can fill in on the infield when needed. Also can play on the corners and has played a little bit of center field as well. This kid is just a flat-out athlete, okay? He can run, he can move around. You'll see on the video just the way that he moves. He does everything very, very smoothly, and college coaches that are looking to evaluate players, you can't really read that on paper, but again, this is a kid that's going to get the job done, and he's going to get the job done most of the time. And if he doesn't get the job done, the thing about Blake is he's going to admit when he's wrong. He's going to admit when he makes a mistake. He's not one of those kids that runs from adversity. He takes it head on, and that's what I love about this kid. Obviously, what we like about him strength-wise is his ability to hit the baseball. He is offensive-minded, but again, was going to get it done defensively. He can run. He can steal bases. And again, the theme here is versatility. Work ethic and tool utilization. His work ethic is off the charts. I mean, when we have guys here at LPG, we ask them first and foremost what makes them a great player. And when I asked Blake this question, I remember he said flat out, it's his work ethic. I want to see that translate to the diamond a little bit more because I want him to be more aggressive and more confident in his abilities, especially when it comes to on the bases. And you'll see that here when I talk about base stealing and aggression. Just so you know, if you want to read this report, all you got to do is click the link below where it says Full Prospect Report. It'll pop up right there on your phone or your computer, whatever device that you're looking at this on. And it is a PDF, so you can zoom in and do a whole bunch of different things with it. You're also going to have access to all the videos, whether it's game video, BP video. But let's go over that real fast. But again, this is a kid that's open to pursuing 4-year and junior college options. He prefers to stay in the southern region of the country. I think he'll end up in somewhere in Arkansas or Oklahoma or maybe even Texas. But again, very, very supportive family. And if you want to take a minute to read his written evaluation from his high school coach, you'll see here he's a sub 760 guy. He's hitting 370 doubles, corner outfield for him. Good work ethic, all the things that I had already mentioned. But now let's take a look at the fun stuff. Let's look at some video here on Blake. What I love about Blake is his rhythm, man. He just really has a great rhythm, and is aggressive when he hits. He's also had the ability to perform in big-time games because this team has not lost a whole lot of games. And like I said, you can just see kind of, how he's able to just whip the barrel through the zone. That's what we like to see. Kablam! There you go, Blake. I see you working, baby. All right, so let's take a look at a little bit of game footage here. what I like about Blake is like a lot of our guys, he has the ability to control his at bats. He just kind of finds hits wherever he goes, and again, you could see the way that he moves on the diamond. He's quick, he's fast, he's got a good stride length, and he stays healthy. I mean, that's the thing about him, and it's hard to find left-handed hitters that have the ability to hit anywhere in the order. This is a kid that you can hit 1 through 9. Sometimes, just like any left-handed hitter, you're talking to one right here, can get around the baseball sometimes, but most of the time when he's hot, he's working the middle of the field. He's going gap to gap. And again, like you saw earlier, he's a 370 hitter. I'm showing a couple of these videos because I want people to understand that this is a kid that's not going to go out there and hit the ball 800 feet. It's just not going to happen. But what you are going to get from Blake is you're going to get quality at bats. You're going to get a guy right there really gets a hold of this one. See, he does a little bit of a toe tap with his lower half, which is fine. He's actually since gone to more of a leg kick, which has generated some more juice. But look at that position right there. If you're a coach, you got to love that because it doesn't get much better. 90 degrees with the back leg, hitting against the front side, drives this ball into the right center gap. And like I said, you can see the catcher's glove kind of turning over. His ability to stay inside the baseball is what makes him successful. He's not one of those guys that gets around a ton of balls, but when he does struggle, it actually is when his hands drift away from his body, and then bam, there you go. He rolls over. But this ball right here, you can see, man, he really, really hits well. But look at this rhythm, just nice, slow, calm, relaxed, and bam, he's just going to unwind on this pitch, and that's what you want as a coach. You want a guy that's going to be able to go up there and do some damage. We make sure that we bring in kids that are willing to do what we ask as far as understanding what makes them a great player. I feel that Blake Herndon understands what makes him a great player, but he's still learning. He's still getting there. He's a young kid. And again, watch this at bat. Watch the takes. That was a tough changeup in the dirt that he really takes well. He's not a guy that really jumps out at the baseball. He's got that good rhythm. He's got great rhythm with his hands, a little play with his hands, if you will. And just does the little things right. Again, you just kind of watch him move around on the field, and you just kind of get a great sense of who he is and what type of player he is. Definitely a kid worth taking a look at. I think he's going to be signed here pretty soon. As of May 5th, he is unsigned, but I feel that once coaches get a better understanding of what they can gain, a left-handed hitter with a great swing, Blake Herndon's the type of kid that you really want to take a look at. So once again, taking a look back at his prospect report, there is his information, there is his number. So coaches, feel free to reach out to him directly because I don't think that he's going to be available for too much longer. With that said, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this Lucci Prospect Report on Blake Herndon. I'm Jake Lucci, and we'll talk to you soon.